What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is week number 5 of the weekly fragrance rotations. Let's get into it. Starting off on Sunday, I went with Kenneth Mankind. This does smell similar to like a Mont Blanc Legend, but it doesn't smell the exact same. In my opinion, this is the better fragrance. It takes that Legend DNA and it adds some cardamom on the top, which gives it this nice sweetness, along with some tonka bean, I believe. This one is very good, especially for the price. You could get this for around $20. Performance on here is all right. I get about 4 to 5 hours. This is a year-round fragrance, perfect for any occasions. On Sunday, Kenneth Mankind. On Monday, I went with Attimo by Salvatore Ferragamo. I just got this fragrance about a week ago, and I made a video on it, my first impression. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out. This is a very solid fragrance, actually. Very fresh, spicy in the opening. Super fresh, spicy, actually. And then it dries down into this nice, sweet woodiness. The only downside to the fragrance is it does not perform good. This one on my skin is about 4 to 5 hours, but the way it smells is very nice. I believe this one is discontinued. You can't find it anywhere online besides eBay, and eBay, they're jacking up the prices crazy. So if you can find it at a rack store for a decent price, I would say pick it up. But other than that, this would be a pass. I don't think it's worth $90 on eBay. What I wore on Monday, Attimo by Salvatore Ferragamo. What I wore on Tuesday, Karolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. This is one of my favorite blue fragrances right here. This one has lavender and pink pepper in the opening, which gives it this fresh spiciness. Very nice. And it also has a plum note, which gives it this fruity sweetness. And then as it dries down, it becomes a very woody scent. Performance on here is amazing. 8 to 9 hours on my skin. This is a perfect everyday fragrance. You could wear this any time of the year, any occasion. What I wore on Tuesday, Karolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. What I wore on Wednesday, Versace Poome. This is a tester bottle. That's why there is no cap. Guys, I would say spend the extra few dollars and get a bottle with a cap. This one is super fresh and clean, very inoffensive. Has some citrus, some florals, and some woodiness as well. Performance on here is decent. I get about 5 to 6 hours. This is a very fresh fragrance though, so I wouldn't expect anything more than 5 to 6 hours from this. This would be a perfect work fragrance. Like I said, super inoffensive. People love the way this stuff smells, big head turner, and you could get it for a pretty good price as well, in that $40 range. What I wore on Wednesday, Versace Poome. What I wore on Thursday is Ellis 360 Red. A big hype beast back in the day, very well known for smelling like Acqua di Gio. You definitely pick that up, but Ellis added a cinnamon note, which gives it this nice spiciness to the fragrance. I will admit, the first time I smelled this one, because I did blind buy this, I wasn't the biggest fan, but over the years I have grown to like it, and now I really enjoy the fragrance. Performance on here is actually decent. It's about 5 to 6 hours. That is around the performance of the original Acqua di Gio. So if you want Acqua di Gio on a budget, I think this is a fantastic option. What I wore on Thursday, Ellis 360 Red. What I wore on Friday, Mont Blanc Starwalker Extreme. I remember the day when this fragrance just like popped out of nowhere. Nobody knew about it or anything. It just started showing up at stores and online. This is a blue fragrance. It has some fresh citrus on the top with some tonka bean and sandalwood in the base. Once the opening's gone, it does dry down into a sweet, powdery fragrance. This is a solid scent, but in my opinion, I think the original Starwalker is better. Performance on here is all right. I get about 4 to 5 hours on my skin. What I wore on Friday, Mont Blanc Starwalker Extreme. The last fragrance and the one I wore on Saturday is First Instinct Extreme. The name is fitting. This does smell like a more extreme version of the original. You do get that musky tropical sweetness that the original has, but this one adds in notes of amber suede and a interesting one of coconut milk in the base. So it takes that fresh tropical feel and it adds a lot of warmth and creaminess in the base. I really enjoy the way this stuff smells. A very solid release. I actually own every single First Instinct fragrance, so I may have to make a video on the line as a whole. Performance on here is pretty decent. I get about 5 to 6 hours. If you find this thing at the rack stores, I think it's a very solid pickup, especially for this time of the year. Perfect for the fall and the winter time. What I wore on Saturday, First Instinct Extreme. All right, that wraps up the weekly fragrance rotation number 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys wore this week in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.